I thought we was blacking the screen.
We're blacking the screen. We're live.
I thought we was blacking the screen.
We're blacking the screen. We're live.
What's up, everybody? It's the Sports Chasers Podcast, coming to you live and direct with your host and your moderator, Kevin L. Warren, along with his fellow podcast brothers, Dorian, the D.A. Alberton, James, the Angry One Warren, Mike Mills, and Daryl, D-Dub Warren. This is a real sports podcast for real fans. This is a sports podcast with no hot takes, no narratives, just real, unadulterated sports talk. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel, Sports Chasers Podcast. We can be found on all podcast platforms, plus all social media platforms by searching Sports Chasers Podcast. All information is in our bio. Please be advised, at times there may be some explicit and colorful language. We are the defenders of the fans. Now, here's your host and moderator, Kevin L. Warren!
What up, everybody? What's going on? It's another episode of the Sports Chasers Podcast, episode 124. 124. It's not Thursday, but it's Wednesday. Yes, we had to switch up the days today. Hey, it's another day that we can talk about sports and talk about it in a very good way, man. But we got a lot to get into. We're going to talk about the N.B.A. playoffs, the N.H.L. playoffs, M.L.B., our Power 25 rankings. We'll talk about the college football. Hey, they tripping out about the NILs, and hey, the players are getting what they deserve. Hey, you can't be making money off the backs of people all your life. So we'll talk about that. And we'll talk about the suspension of said player for the easement with the Arizona Cardinals for the P.E.Ds. But before we get into that, hey, going to my left and right on my screen, got my man D-Dub. D-Dub, what's good, my brother? Welcome.
What's up, fam? What's up? Chilling Sports Chasers Podcast on a Wednesday. Going down.
It's going down on a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday.
No doubt. And got my man, the DA. The DA's in the building. What's up, bro? What's good?
Hey, what's good, fam? What's happening, man? Everything all right?
What up? What up?
Everything's good. Everything's good. Last but not least, on my screen to my left, a.k.a. Mills Kuiper Jr., a.k.a. the youngest in charge. Mike Mills is here tonight. What's up, brother? What's going on?
What up? What up? What's good? Damn, I should have wore a hat, but it's all right. But it's Macho Man Millie Savage today. You know that intro made me feel like a wrestler. Grr. So let's do it.
Macho Man Millie Savage. Okay, I'll have to jot that down.
Yeah.
As I go, man. And we're also live on YouTube. So shouting out to those people that's out there in YouTube land. Appreciate you holding it down. As we get more and more people checking this out, we on the move. We on the way up to the outer stratosphere space, doing some big things. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, with that said, hey, the National Basketball Association, a lot of things to get into. I believe Miami's beating Philadelphia 51-38. I have not gauged that game yet tonight. This looks like this might be a goner. It might be a sweep.
Yeah.
Dallas and Phoenix. That's going tonight.
Whoa. What? The MVP hasn't played yet. What are y'all smoking crack?
Well,
the MVP?
He's got to be there yet.
Well, he's going to be there. He's going to be there game 3.
And they're going to lose.
No, not a chance. They're not going to lose. They're
They're
not
going to
going to
lose
lose.
three, and they're going to win four to make it interesting and lose.
No. They're not going to lose
that
three.
Bomb. Boom.
They're not going to lose 3 or 4. I got them because they don't have anything to guard N.B., man.
They don't have a Bam,
sir.
Bam can't guard him. Bam hasn't guarded him all year. You know he scored 30 points a game on him this year. Bam hasn't guarded him all year. No, he was. Yes, he was playing. He was getting served.
DA, with all due respect, sir.
All right, give me facts. Don't give me no opinions.
I
need the real.
I'm just telling you, your man. This might be a sweep. You say
why? Why is it a sweep?
Listen,
that's all I'm asking you. Why would it be a sweep?
Why couldn't it be a sweep?
I mean, you got the dude that ain't played that scored 30 points a game. Come on, man. Have they won by 30 points yet?
No.
Okay, there you go. All right, that's just math then. All right, we in the mathematics. God. I take you back to the streets. We get you mathematics. All right.
So let me interject that. The angry one's not going to be with us tonight. Let me just interject this tonight. With that said, the first 2 games that I watched, clearly the 76ers, they do not have any offensive firepower. James Harden, I'm not going to go out there. Hold on, DA, hold on.
DA is.
I know he's fired up today.
Yeah, we me.
He's a little emotional tonight. You know.
No.
Wait.
Let's start him up, right? I'm going to start him up.
Wait, I'm just saying. I'm James Harden. He is not the same James Harden. He's able to do James Harden things, but he's not the same James Harden, right? Can we agree on that?
He's 33 years old. Of course not.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So he's not going to be. He might be able to give you 30 something every now and then, but he's going to.
They don't need that.
More than now.
They don't need that
because
he's not in the game, he's going to need some kind of scoring from him.
But they didn't even need that game 1. Remember, they was leading at half, man.
Yeah.
All right. So let me hit you the facts. All right. I'll hit you the facts. Tobias Harris, Green, Portsmouth, and the other guy, Yang. I think they shot 4 for 30 from 3-point land.
Oh, yeah. No, they was awful.
Okay. No. Let me finish. If James Harden, on his assist that he gave them, if they would have made those shots, they are in.
Wait a minute.
This guy just talk about facts and he giving me ifs.
No, I'm giving you facts.
You give me ifs.
No, those are not ifs. They did not make the shots. The point that I'm making is that his 16 points with the assist, he's righteous. Yo, you don't expect him to score 40 points a game no more.
No. Okay.
But if he comes in like he did when he was with the Nets last year with assists, dishing the ball.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's what he did.
We don't expect him to score 40 points now? Now we traded for a guy we don't expect to score 40 points now.
Not even on the way through the door.
Oh, get the
No, not even on the way through the door, D. Come on now. You can now let's talk about casual
fans.
Traded
your man. You traded your man Ben Simmons for this guy. This guy
I didn't know.
Both of them
I didn't think anything. What I'm thinking is that the dude came in to a team where they already had an established alpha. Right? Okay. Think about this. I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to go with facts, fellas. No, facts. Why would you? And Michael, you can tell me. You just came back on. Why would you bring a dude in to score 40 points a game if you have an established alpha there already? You don't. He comes in to be a complimentary player to N.B.
Oh no! No! You're not going there. Stop.
Oh, come on!
Ben Simmons was no compliment.
Did that make sense? Would you bring in James Harden? No. Would you bring in James Harden onto a team with Embiid to score 40 points a game? How is he going to do that and Embiid score 30 points a game? There's not enough shots. That's impossible.
They had no choice.
That's impossible. I don't give about the choice. I'm talking about what it was.
Kobe and Shaq did it.
You know?
No.
Iverson and Melo did it.
No, Iverson wasn't scoring 30 points a game.
He was scoring 20 something. He was in the mid-20s.
He wasn't even the second best. He wasn't even the second scorer when they was playing for the Nuggets.
He was in the mid-20s. Look, we're gonna get some stats. Don't worry.
Yeah, we get the stats. But what I'm saying to you is,
working right now.
Yeah, caller. What I'm saying to you is, and I'm just asking you, does it make sense for a team to bring in a dude to score 40 points a game if you got a dude scoring 30 points a game and it's established alpha already? No, you bring him in to be a complementary player.
Wait a minute. Hold on,
no, listen.
Kobe and Shaq, like Mike just said.
Okay,
that's two alphas right there.
Where are you putting these two guys on the pantheon of Kobe and Shaq? Or are we doing hypotheticals?
Well, I'm just saying you just talking about alphas.
I'm saying is James Harden a Kobe Bryant, a dude that can do a whole bunch of different scoring and not have to have the ball in his hands? Kobe didn't need that. Kobe could catch and shoot. He could rebound and get it. Kobe scored all kind of ways.
Harden could do that if he had somebody to do that.
Harden could do that, but he
Harden
won't
could do that if it was. Harden
he
could do that.
He won't do it.
Who's gonna set him up?
He's that exact. He's 33.
They don't got nobody to set him up. So if I'm setting up all the shots,
guard. That's what they brought him in there to do. Y'all, this is what I'm trying to say. You're killing me.
You dancing around it.
No, I'm saying this is what he came in to do. He came in to be a complementary player and a point guard. Maxey's the two, right? Maxey's the two.
Maxey need to be on the bench, but okay.
Maxey's the two, right? I mean, you can put him where you want. I'm just telling you, what it is. And I'm not, Maxey's wherever, right? You got Green who's missing shots, right? You got Tobias.
This is clear that you love
No, I don't love any of them. But what I'm saying is that why would you bring in a dude to score 30 points a game if you got a dude doing it?
This is a question for Daryl Morey.
No, it's a question for the world. Like, it don't make sense, right? To do that, they had to bring him in there to do something, right? They saw some value, and I'm not saying what it is, but I'm saying that they thought, well, listen, if he could give them what they gave the Nets when he first got there, because remember, he came to the Nets, everybody said, oh, shoot. No, listen.
He was MVP last season.
Yes, listen, that's what I'm saying, right? So dudes like, oh, shoot, they already got Kevin Durant. They already got Kyrie Irving. They don't need him to come in there and score them points. Exactly. Michael, what did he do? He had 20-some assists. Thank you. I'm done. I'm done with this topic. I can't drop the mic. Can't drop the mic because it costs too much.
Iverson averaged 26 a game in 07-08 on Denver.
52-47, Miami's leading Philadelphia. I'll add this. I think on Monday night, that's where the first game they played, right? I think Philadelphia shot too many three-pointers. They relied on that too much.
And they missed
yeah, D, they missed them, and that's why they lost. Yeah.
Yes.
I hear you. But no. Yo, DA is fired up. Yo, what y'all do to DA, man?
No, you know me, God. I just be about the math, man. I really don't be trying to be on no opinions and no feelings. I be about the math and what makes sense.
You have the opinions. That's what we're about. Is that it's okay.
Nah, fuck your opinions, man. Not your opinions, but fuck opinions, man. I'll be about that math, man. You know me, man. I'm like, yo, dog, why would
opinions are with some facts dribbled in there, man. You can't,
opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, and all of them stink. So,
and there goes the lemon pepper. Kevin, please get the show back on the track.
Here we go.
We're gonna go to Memphis.
There you go.
And the Golden State Warriors. And I don't even know if I should have went there on that one because the NDA was on the phone earlier talking about something related to that. But nope. We'll start off. That series is tied at 1-1. We'll start off with Mike Mills. Mike Mills, what you think of that series? How's it going so far? What do you think? Opinions?
It's interesting. It's chippy. And it's hard nosed. They say a series don't start till the home team lose. And that series started from day one. So I think the Grizzlies are too young. So this is a nice test for them. But it's been good so far.
Yeah, I agree. Chippiness, yes. They absolutely. And I wish they had some of this intensity, not just these two teams, just the NBA in total. That they would have some of this intensity during the regular season. It would absolutely make for must-see basketball every night. But for whatever reason, they don't. And hopefully, I'm praying that they get back to that. DA, what you think of Memphis and Golden State.
I agree with Mike. Conventional wisdom, old school wisdom says that, you got to go through the crucible a few years.
You need a bully
until you can get there. But they do have a star.
Yeah,
they got a star, and it might just be the chippiness of this team may get you one of those back in the days Houston Rockets come out of nowhere and get to the chip because they just like, yo, F it, we just gonna go hard. We don't care. We just gonna do it. But I don't think they can. You're not gonna get that bad shooting night from Clay again. And it took 47 points from Ja to win the game.
They won by 5. Correct.
Yeah. So, because, Clay was awful. And matter of fact, I think Steph was probably awful too.
11 for 25.
Yeah. So you're not going to get that again. So, and Brooks' numbers would not offset either one of their middle averages. So they would probably still lose the game. So
Dillon Brooks averaged like 15 a game. Stop it.
Yeah.
18.
That's what I said. That's what I said. His average doesn't equal up to like the middle of their averages. So, even if they had an average game for them, they would probably score. They probably win by 15 or something like that. So, because their shots open up for the rest of their team. So yeah, it's and Andrew Wiggins is playing pretty good, which is shocking. It's not a contract year.
Maybe they fixed them.
Yes, you're probably right, man. I think so.
There's something about that Golden State.
Yeah. Because I think when Wiseman comes back, it's going to be crazy.
When is he due back?
Next year.
Next year. Yeah, I can already say I thought he was hurt for the long haul, but
he's done for the long haul.
He on the Joel Embiid program.
Whoa, Mike. Whoa. What is that?
Wait.
They rested him up until he ready.
Yeah, big dudes with their feet, man.
Trust the process. Look what we got.
You gotta be careful with those feet, those big dudes, man.
Mike, let me get to you real quick. Because you asked DA a question. I don't think he heard you because he was going through his rant. You don't think MB is the MVP?
Where'd they finish in it? You know what? It don't even matter no more in the NBA.
No,
he might just be the MVP.
It's
I
over.
don't think so.
They voted already.
Oh, yes.
No. I'm saying they when the regular season is over, the votes should be in. So they shouldn't be. So go ahead, DA. I'm sorry.
I think the joke is based upon what the
regular season.
The definition of MVP is the most valuable player. If he wasn't there, their team would be worse than if Embiid wasn't in Philly. I think maybe by a game or two, because So I give it to Joker if we're gonna use what the MVP is. The most valuable player on the team. Yeah,
but they've been broke that. They don't even do that no more.
Yeah, I know.
You have to win games and be the most valuable. Now it's just all right. Well, we like his numbers, so
yeah.
So with that said, let me ask this, interject real quick. Does it matter if the team is just stinks and they win? Because that's happened in sports where the guys statistically they're just awesome and the team is just not very good. You think that's deserving of an MVP? What is an MVP?
That's the problem. I don't know.
There's been so many definitions of MVP. That's why nobody knows what freaking looks like and what it should be. But it should be the most valuable player to the team, the MVP, most valuable player to that particular team. Now, how many wins you got is just, I guess the wins is a combination.
I was about to ask. Yeah, that should be
wins is the easiest indicator that the team is flourishing.
If the guy is not there, if he's removed from said team and team goes down, and you losing wins, I don't know.
That's why it's hard to put John in that conversation because they was winning and he was out for a while.
He was out for several games.
Indeed.
Yes, he was out for several games. So I don't know.
If we keep it
putting him in the most improved player is definitely not the answer.
I don't understand that for the life of me. How did that?
I don't even understand how he even got into that conversation.
Yeah, most improved. Where was he at? D-Dub, what's your thoughts here on Golden State and Memphis?
Oh, very good series. entertaining, very chippy. Kind of reminds me of the '90s feel of playing the game, and I agree with you that they should, by all means, let them. D, stop. D, see, we gonna be. They kind of, like you said, they should have been let them play, but this NBA is very different. They worry about sponsors and people. They want to lose money, and
Well, wait a minute.
He got hurt last night, so
who got hurt? You're saying?
CP.
Yeah. Okay.
Who got hurt?
It's I don't want to.
Part of the game. I mean, listen. I watched hockey last night, and my man got smoked against the boards last night. So
the dude from I want to say the Wild.
His name is Raquel from talking for Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
I mean, so they're not really concerned about players getting hurt, and people, and he got knocked out. I mean, he was wobbly coming off the skating off the ice last night. So I'm just saying, man, this series is we just in a different time. So I have to let that go and watch what it is. But I'm not. The series is good. I'm not mad at Draymond Green. Draymond Green feels a certain way. It's just how Draymond feels. It's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Just got an interesting series. It's tied up 1-1, and we're going back to Golden State.
Going back to San Francisco. I totally agree. It's a very good series. I think I'm with Mike. You got to beat the bully on the block, and hey, Golden State, the Warriors are still very, very good, and they're gonna have to go through them. So with that said, let me go on to the next series. The Milwaukee Bucks and the Boston Celtics. That series is tied up at 1-1. The Bucks held first serve Sunday afternoon, I should say. They won, and Giannis, in my opinion, was putting it on them. Man, he played very well, and then looks like last night Milwaukee won by almost 20. Well, they did.
No, they lost.
Boston won by 23.
Boston won by 23. Excuse me, 109-86. That's what I'm trying to say. And that series is going to be a good series. I think ultimately, the Bucks will absolutely pull it out. They're the world champions. Some may disagree, some may not. The dope was on my side the other day. What you think of this series, Bucks and Celtics?
Sir, you know where I stand at. I told y'all, I said the Milwaukee Bucks. Y'all better stop playing with them, man. Start put some respect on the name. I said, they still, we disrespect every, when it comes to a champion, we don't give these guys enough credit. And I know Middleton is out. I'm not too sure when he's expected to be back, but they're still the champs. And they, I don't think they forgot how to play basketball. They lost last night. Giannis looked kind of beat up, tired to me, but they'll bounce back. And I think again, I thought the series was going to go at least 7 because the defense. I don't know. They forgot about how Milwaukee can't play defense as well. But it's another good series here. So the NBA is doing really good as far as a lot of series being put together. So games, players playing hard. So it looks good.
Gotcha. Mike Mills, what you think of this series here?
Another good series. Two teams is evenly matched. That I would have preferred to see them at full health, but both the teams beat up. Both the teams beat up. I really think the key for the Celtics to win this really, Jaylen Brown got to keep playing like he was playing.
Facts.
Because I know he's hurt, and I know he's still hurting because nobody's really 100 right now. But he got to keep that up because Giannis is not going 11 for 27 every night. He's just not. And I think Derek White got to wake up too on Boston. He's been playing bad all playoffs. He's been awful out there. So they get it together. They keep throwing Grant Williams around like he Marcus Smart. They'll be all right.
Yeah.
But if they don't do what I said, Milwaukee got it. Yeah, Marcus Smart is out of there. He hurt too. He need to rest up, champ.
Yeah,
We're not clowning you, but you out there getting rest up, champ.
Man, that's funny. DA, what you think of this? Go ahead, DA.
I agree with the fellas. I said before, this is not going to be an easy one for Milwaukee at all, and they do have a chance of losing it. Because there was some things last night that the coach from Boston did that worked against Giannis. So I think they tried to maybe bully him game one, and that didn't work. So what they did this game was play off him and rip him. And they when he did try to back him down, they just pulled the chair out and took away his balance. And then on the other side, they attacked him. So the reality is, okay, Middleton isn't there. So if Drew Holiday is going to play that defense, then you're going to play that defense all night on whoever's there. And Jalen got hot, and, Milwaukee didn't have anything to answer. Like, that's the weird thing is, like, if a big loss from that team was Buddy that's playing for Miami, Al Tucker.
Yeah, PJ Tucker.
And because, the cat from brother from Notre Dame and the cat from Duke, Grayson, and what's the other cat's name, man? Connaughton. Mm-hmm. They are not automatic shooters. They're good basketball players, but neither one of those dudes are automatic. So if they're not right, then they really lose their 3-point shooting, because Brook Lopez is going to hit with so many at 8 feet tall. Portis hits 1 or 2 here and there. But you look at the team, like, there are times where both teams' offense looked really bad. But last night, there was times where, like, Milwaukee didn't know where to get a basket at. It was looking horrible. So we'll see what happens, man. Coaching matters in this one. And I think also in Golden State series, coaching is really going to matter.
So we'll shift to the other Western Conference series here in the Western Conference semifinals. The Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns. That is, the Phoenix Suns have a 1-0 lead. Chris Paul was looking stellar again, doing this thing. We'll start off with the DA on the series. What you think about the Suns and the Mavericks?
They have their philosophy is an old philosophy used against Michael Jordan. Let him get his, and no one else get anyone else. So they're gonna let Luka do whatever he does, and he can look like an all-star, but they're gonna lose the game because they're gonna lock up everybody else, and that's what they did the other night. Hey, go ahead, Luka. You're 1.5 feet taller than Chris Paul at the point. You should get what you want, but no one else scored. So Brunson didn't score. Dinwiddie didn't score. So that was the philosophy. And I think it's going to work all the way through until Luka finds a way to get everybody else involved, which he doesn't do very, very well. People think he does because he has assist numbers, but assists at the wrong time mean absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Luka had 45. Finney Smith had 15, and that's pretty much all she wrote.
Yep.
Kyber had 19. Brunson had 13, and that's it. Like you said, they locked them up and made them think. Mike Mills, your thoughts on the Suns and
I love the Mavs. I love their team, but this is not it. I'm surprised that they made it to the second round. Not because that they're that much worse than the Jazz. It's just the personnel is different. They got a big. Just like Phoenix got a big, but Phoenix is a little better at moving they big around than Dallas.
Right.
So, and they can't play like how they played last night. If Dallas won the chance, they can't play like they played the other night. Like y'all said, Luka could go for 1 million, but if ain't nobody else scoring, you're not winning too many games. You might get 1, you might get 2, you're not winning the series. So the rest of them guys got to wake up and step up, and they got to guard better. They got to guard a lot better than they did the other night too.
And Phoenix is a deeper team too, man.
And Dinwiddie got to wake up. That's another one. Dinwiddie been playing bad this playoffs too. Derek White and Dinwiddie, them two. They on my list right now.
Gotcha. D-Dub.
Yo, this is gonna be what game? This is game 2.
Game 2. Game 2
tonight.
Yeah.
Dory, both of you guys are absolutely correct. As far as with Luka, the whole Luka thing, let him go do his thing. He should get whatever he wants, against him. But from what I'm understanding, the Mavs are looking. They had a little bit of success going small, so look for them. They might be playing the small ball and going back to what Mikey said as far as the matchups and stuff like that. And Dallas might have to go small in order to, be able to compete a little bit, because they found something in game one, going a little bit small, putting Finney. Was it Finney?
Yeah.
Then he played a little bit center. Played a little bit.
I don't
That's
think
too
it's
small.
That's small. I don't know how.
I like him better at the 4. That's too small.
I don't know how much that's going to work long term in this series, but just if it works just for them to get a chance, they might could get a game, maybe 2, maybe. But ultimately, I think Phoenix got this. Like I said, the reality is Phoenix is way too much for this Dallas team. I think
reality is for real. Like,
what's up?
They shouldn't have. The Jazz should have beat Dallas.
Facts.
But
yes.
the coach of the Jazz never even thought to give what's his name the ball.
Yeah.
The Eiffel Tower. Like he can roll to the basket. He can catch alley-oops. So if they're gonna go small, you have to use your height against them. And he didn't do it.
Well, look for that coach to be gone.
I think,
but I'm not. I'm not advocating for nobody's job loss. But
Spider leaving. Yeah. Spider leaving. So the rest.
He's under contract. How do you mean? Where is he's leaving?
Spider out, man.
It's
where's he going?
Ahead, man.
Where's Spider going? Where's Spider going?
I don't know, but he has it.
Kev, it's the handwriters.
I listen, Linda.
I know what you're saying. Go ahead.
I want Spider. I'm a Knicks fan, but
I don't want him like that.
I don't want him like that.
Yeah,
you got to come to your free agent. Yeah, I can't give up a bunch for no.
We would not
give up. Look, man, I'll give up Julius Form and Julius family today.
Well, yeah, they'll take that. Absolutely, they'll take it.
It's a star for a star. That's what the league is about. So, star for a star.
But
that's a star for us. Yeah, go back to what you just said. A star for a star. Now, there's something wrong with your stars.
You don't think Spider Mitchell's a star?
Sir, you know who I'm talking about. That
no,
that star's a star.
Oh no, you don't think the New York people think that your boy Julius Randle's a star?
Oh no.
Oh, you don't shoot. Oh, yes, they do.
Oh no, you didn't.
They love him. They love themselves with Julius Randle.
Come on, dog. Stop.
Hey, that's a 1-for-1.
Hey, we trolling for these people, man. Yo,
hey, the Knicks may have to throw in
Julius Randle.
Quigley.
Yo,
man, throw in Julius and Quigley for him. But that's it.
Don't do that to Quig. Yo, Quick is all right, man.
Look, man, Quig will be all right, man, because we'll have Spider Mitchell playing the point. Quick can go do whatever he's gonna do.
Oh man,
it's about winning.
Winning
time, baby. Winning time.
And the Knicks ain't done it in almost 40 years. So
so I'm trying to help you get
50.
No, you're trying to get us go backwards again. And because
how would you real talk? How would you think that's backwards by putting Spider Mitchell at the point rather than Quigley?
I'm not saying that. I would love to have him, but I'm just not going. If you think
I don't want to gut
if you find me somebody dumb enough, they're going to take Julius Randle for him?
Well, listen, it also has to do with like how much is left on Julius's contract.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
maxing up all that stuff.
Correct. Yeah, it's a money thing, but
I don't see. I wouldn't see the Jazz doing such a thing.
If they think they need a scorer that's going to always give them a bucket in the post, but they don't have that.
Yeah.
Like who's the other scorer on their team?
Well, other than Spider, who else we got? Oh, well, Ingles.
Okay. There you go. See, there you go. Yeah, that's all. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I hear you, but I'm just putting on the different hats. If I was the Jazz, you're gonna give me back. I'm giving you Spider, and you're gonna give me back Julius Randle after I done seen his playoff. And Quick. Nah, I passed, dog. Nah.
And Quigley, yeah. Because you know what? Because
Now
Conley
you say
is
Julius
old.
Randle quickly and
No,
Obi
he ain't
Toppin.
worth 3 though. He's not worth 3 though. So
Well,
that
then
makes
give me
no
Obi
sense.
Toppin and quickly.
Can't do it. Can't give you my youth. I'm giving you
Well,
one
sir.
piece of my youth.
Well, sorry. It's
I'm
not
giving
about
you-
what you want, sir.
I'm giving you.
I got to get some of this too.
It's if I listen, I'm tell you what I think he's worth.
Yeah.
Listen, we give you this and that for this. That's it. Period. If you don't want it, you can go to another team and we won't have them. But
Mills Kiper Jr., please.
Who we shipping out? Who we trading?
Yeah. I said I would give Quigley and Julius Randle to the Jazz for Spider Mitchell.
Now, hold on before you answer. Put your Utah Jazz hat on.
Oh, let me get my glove. Let me go get Mills Kiper. Hold on.
Yeah.
And as he gets Mills Kiper, we'll talk about hockey next, man. The Kings have beaten the Bruins' ass. It's 3-1, and this hit, man. Gee whiz.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go get him. All right. If I'm the Jazz, would I give up? Would I take in Randall and Quickly? Hell no. I wouldn't do that. No, you're gonna put Randall and Gobert together?
Gobert's not in the post. Don't matter.
Where you gonna put Gobert?
Well, Gobert don't. They evidently don't think Gobert can play offense. So
you
get him out the way.
So you keep him and not Spider?
Look, Spider don't want to be there. It's not about I'm just saying if dude don't want to be there, you're gonna.
I thought Spider didn't want to be there because of him.
Now Spider don't. I think Spider just don't want to be there.
I'm not. If I'm the Knicks, I'm not giving up Randall. I don't know about that. I'll give you something else.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Mike, he don't want to be there, Mike.
I'm not giving up Randall. We got other stuff. We make it work.
Okay.
So you a believer in Julius Randle? That's what you're telling me.
I got a lightly used. I just think y'all know what I think the problem in New York is. We're not gonna talk about that.
Mills.
The problem is not Julius Randle.
Okay, so you think it's the coach? We need to get rid of the coach. That's what you're saying.
I've been told y'all that Thibodeau shit worked for a year, and that's it. You get a year, and it is that's it.
It's a year expiration.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
If you don't win the chip, that's it. Blow it up.
Do you have a coach in mind that's on deck that should be coaching?
Yeah, Mark Jackson.
There you go.
Well, Mark Jackson is probably looking at L.A.
If he goes to the
job, and
if he goes to the Kings, it's not gonna. He better not go to the Kings. That's a waste of his time. He might as well stay in the booth with Van Gundy.
Mark Jackson is a clutch guy, so might be going there.
He don't need to go to the Lakers.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think religiously he'll work with the Lakers, so I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Oh no, look, your dog. Like that's part of the reason why he is where he is today. Like he's real serious about that. Like he's very, very serious.
No, absolutely, yeah.
He's a Bible basher. He
man. Like he's very for real about that, man, and he's not apologetic, and he's not going to not do that.
Right. Yeah. So you have Wednesday Bible study.
And part two is that he's not, at least not the Mark Jackson I know. He's not going to put up with that other foolishness that we're not even going to talk about. Like he don't do that.
No.
And if he ain't going to do that, he can't be there.
Okay. Well, we'll ride along. Let me talk about this real quick, and then we got to get out of the NBA. This just came hot off the press. Ben Simmons will have surgery to alleviate pain in his back caused by his herniated disc. The Brooklyn Nets said procedure will be done on Thursday. The Nets said it will be decided upon after consultation with multiple back specialists. And that's it. We wish Ben Simmons well. He get himself well, get better for the 2022-2023 season upcoming for the Brooklyn Nets. So with that said, I'm going to go to the National Hockey League. And Dan, who's not here with us tonight, Dan comes on.
Clap it up for Dan. His team won.
We'll start with Dan's a huge Penguins fan. The Penguins in triple overtime defeated my New York Rangers 4-3. That was a very good game. Daryl, the goalie for the Rangers, our goalie, man, he stopped.
Sure.
I'm gonna get his name right. It's hard to pronounce his name, but
he stood on his head last night.
Yo, but he's nice. I think he's delirious in the third period because
In that third overtime, 79 shots he stopped, man.
Third overtime, excuse me, yes.
In overtime, and they fell to the Pittsburgh. I want to call them Pirates so bad, but it's the Penguins. Excuse me, to Sid Crosby.
The same colors.
Sid the Kid.
Same colors, yeah. Well, Sid the Kid and the
whole city the same colors. Now you think
about it. The whole city. Yep, the whole city. So let me give you what Dan. This is per Dan, our hockey dude. Dan.
Shout out to Dan, the hockey guy.
Some of his thoughts about the National Hockey League playoffs, which is underway. I'm actually got the Canes and the Bruins in the background here, and man, I just saw this hit, man.
Did you see the hit, man?
Oh my God! Did you see the hit? He woke up wobbly. He was out.
Shout out to the N.H.L. for playing real ball, real sports, contact sports.
Yo, man.
If you like contact sport, this is the only league that's really allowing people to get hit, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Yo, he woke up all wobbly, man. It was Lindholm was out, and the training came right away, man. I was like, damn. So this is Dan's thoughts on the series so far. He gave it to me on this afternoon. He says, talk about the Minnesota Wild. Fleury got the start yesterday for the Minnesota Wild in the first game. Talbot played well all year, but Talbot was the goalie, was their first stringer goalie. But for whatever reason, the coach went with Fleury, and that didn't seem to work out last night.
Not at all.
Didn't.
No.
And so me and Dan was talking on the phone this afternoon, and I said, well, what made the coach go from Talbot to Fleury? And I said, sometimes I guess the coaches go with the hot goalie and
it's just like just like the hot hands, basically.
Right, with the pitcher, right? So I said, clearly, Dan, that was a move that didn't go right, and Dan started laughing. He said, yeah, pretty much. So Fleury played well, not much help from the team. A lot of guys left open after initial shots. So as you can see, they lost. Per Dan, this is per Dan. Team's coming out slow. He says the Lightning shit the bed from the goal last night.
Oh yeah, man. Come on. They got mollywopped, man. There's damn near half a dozen Maple Leafs.
Yo, Toronto's just put them out their misery, man.
Maple Leafs did their thing.
Surprise was he said yesterday was Washington winning game 1 down here in Sunrise, Florida. That game was 4-3. Very disappointing. And I'm about to call y'all out. 4-2, excuse me. Yep, very disappointing. I'm about to call y'all out. You South Florida fans down here in South Florida. That game was not sold out last night. Somebody need to holler at me and ask me why that game was not sold out. Why you wasn't there? Y'all been saying Panthers. Okay, the Panthers had the number 1 record in the whole league. They got the President's Cup trophy.
No worries. They're about to be the Canada Panthers. Don't worry.
They taking the Rays with them too.
Yeah, they'll be taking somebody.
They gonna have to take.
Y'all got so much to do. It's nice and sunny in Southern Cal. About Southern Florida, whatever.
South Florida.
South Florida. It never rains in Southern Florida.
Hey, no worries, man. Y'all got so much to do. That team will be out of there pretty soon. I'm just saying.
But Dan did put this caveat when I spoke to him this afternoon. He said that, the last time the Panthers were good or made it to the Cup Finals was in the 90s, and that's when they had Van Beesbrook, the former Ranger goalie, from the Cup run with the Rangers. So when they went to the Cup, that was the last time they've been in the Cup, and then the Panthers have not been very good since that time, 20-something years. And he says, with teams winning, they have to be consistent, and people may be a little gun shy, but I was like, well, damn, this is the first round of the playoffs. They have got to. What more they can prove?
Yeah.
They may not have a fan base though. They actually may not have one.
Well, go ahead and explain that, D.
If you haven't been good for 20 years, people ain't been going to check you for 20 years. So people aren't going to spend their hard-earned money.
You are making excuses.
No, I'm just telling you why they're not there. Because they don't, they're not really fans of the team. You got to win 2-3 years to endure fans to you, man. You just think, first year you're going to spend all your money and go out there. No. You may go see a game here and there. And you also talk about a transient state, and two, hockey is not what they do in the state. So there's a whole lot of things that they could be doing.
That's true.
All jokes. Yeah, you're right. Facts.
That's true.
I'm just dealing with facts, brothers.
And it never rains in Southern Florida.
Oh, shoot. Well, at least it doesn't rain for long, but it rains all the time. Every day.
A little bit.
It never rains in Southern Florida.
Every day it rains in Southern Florida.
It never rains. You heard Tony.
Yeah.
Well, all I got to say is, hey, Sports Chaser fans, if you're listening, if you don't like hockey, or if you like seeing people get hit, if you like to really see some hits and not, check them out. Check out some hockey because it's really good, fast paced.
And as I say, that Tampa Bay was up 2-0, and Toronto has come back and tied it. It's 2-2.
Yeah.
So what that says. So let me finish what Dan was saying here. He said he was surprised by Washington. I said that the Hurricanes look really good with Rancid in the net against the Bruins. They're looking good again. Looks like the Canes will be going up 2-0 as they're up 3-1 as we speak. Lots of penalties in the early goings in the playoffs. Not something that usually happens. And Dan was explaining that sometimes they let the whistle go. But they have been calling penalties. It looks like there's been a little bit more skirmishes. Edmonton has been playing well, but the Kings get the opening game. Lots of fines from the Leafs and Bolts. They got a couple of fines from the Leafs and Bolts games from the extracurricular stuff going on with 10 minutes to go in the game. Lots of fines for Perry, Marin, and Simmons. Other notes, Angel Hernandez. Dan went into something else. Dan, nobody asked you about this, but we'll go to the baseball thing and talk about Angel Hernandez, man. And he's had a bad rap as an umpire. But if you're not, like D-Dub said, hockey, if you want to see some hard hitting and some good things, I think the National Hockey League offers that. The Ranger game, 3 overtimes. I had a casual come to me today and say, hey, hockey, man, they should go to like penalty kicks like soccer. I said, man, get away from me, please. They got it right. Yes. Score.
So what is it? Sudden death? That's what it is.
Sudden death. Yeah. Yes, I said casual fan, please get away.
The dude ripped it from the blue line. So I mean, he was damn near the blue line, right? He ripped the blue line and got tipped. So I mean, shout outs to it was Marino and I think Malkin tipped it in. Or it hit off his stick. Went in.
Yeah, Malkin got over. And that was it. Game over. He had a deflection and that was game over, man. So that was it, man.
Very good game though.
Yeah, it was a very, 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 very good game. And hockey's looking really, really good, man. So with that said, we're going to segue to Major League Baseball and the athletics. We got a new power ranking here. So the athletic, this is as of May 2nd, as of Monday. Power rankings, you got the LA Dodgers. They are 14-7. They're number 1. You got my New York Yankees. They're playing good. Yankees, as of Monday, 16-6. Well, actually, they won last night against Toronto, 17-6.
Yeah.
Yankees the best.
18-6.
18-6, excuse me. Yankees are the best in the American League. And number 3, whoa. Meet the Mets.
Uh-oh.
Mikey, what's up with your Mets?
I don't get too high or too low. They can do anything, so I'm just gonna ride it out.
You sound like you're scared, brother. What's up, man? What?
Scared would be like understatement. Anxious, maybe, like Yeah, no. Don't get too high, too low.
All right.
So Alonso's doing this thing. Lindor's doing this thing. I like the addition of Marte and what's Brendan Nemo. Nemo is. I like his play, man. I like his hustle. And what's my man? Dominic
Smith.
Smith. He's a great utility guy. Looks like he plays some left field. He plays the outfield, and he plays first base. He spells Alonso at first base. The Mets got it going on. They have won every series since the beginning of the year. Number 4 is the San Francisco Giants. Giants continue to do their thing. Toronto Blue Jays, who are facing my Yankees, are 15-8. They're at number 5. The Milwaukee Brewers bring up The number 6, according to the Athletic. Number 7, you got Dorian's San Diego Padres. They're number 7.
Yeah, I got 2 in the top 10. 2 in the top 10.
LA Angels are number 8. They are 15-8. Otani got hurt the other night.
15-10.
15-10 as of today.
Yes.
I was saying Otani got hurt the other night, but he pinch hit last night, so looks like not serious. The Rays are bringing up number 9, according to the Athletic. Minnesota Twins are number 10. Correa going to the Twins. Like that move. He's been, but he looks like he's been, the game I saw the other day, he looks like he's been kind of fishing for his swing. So that's the Twins are 11. The Twins are 10. The Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals are at 11. The Houston Astros are at number 12. Seattle Mariners, number 13. Atlanta Braves, world champs, playing the Mets. They are number 14. 15 are the Miami Marlins. Hey, the Marlins got this dude down here. What is his name? His hair is like painted color. I'll find it for you in a second. I love his hustle. He reminds me a little bit of Ricky Henderson. When he gets on base, he causes havoc, and he actually scored the winning run last night. I'll find his name here in a second. The Phillies are 16. Red Sox are bringing up 17. The Rockies are 18. The White Sox, the angry ones, White Sox are 19. And the Guardians, shout out to my dad, they are in 21. Mike, what you laughing at? Why are you laughing?
That name is terrible. It's worse than the Browns. Like, that name is awful.
Guardians.
They're going to get in the spaceship and guard the arena? Like, get out of here. That name is horrible. Just like the Commanders, but we're not talking about that. We'll get there later.
Oh, wait, we'll get to football. 23 of the Tigers, 24 of the Royals, and 25 are the Arizona Diamondbacks. Like I said, it's early. According to D-Dub. D-Dub, what's your moniker on baseball?
Don't get too excited until after July 4th, man. After the All-Star break.
One more time.
Yeah, you don't get too excited until after July, man. After July, then we start talking. But right now, we're just enjoying, everybody's positioning themselves. So, this is good. You don't jump out the window. I know the Yankees look good, but I'm teasing Mike, but I'm like him, man. Don't get too high, don't get too low. It's a marathon, man. It's a long season. So 18-6 is a nice little start. But can you maintain it throughout the season? And once it gets down to August, September, that's where, you want to start seeing some, guys starting to finish strong. So
I watched the Dodgers the other day, man. Good God, man. 1 through 9.
15-7, dog. I mean, this
but I'm just saying, man, 1 through 9, man. They're
easy out.
No, that's
no easy
point.
out.
They rake.
Yeah, it's no easy out. I mean, come on, man.
None.
I mean, you're starting pitching going up against that 9. I mean, you gotta be on point. You almost gotta have a Smokes Glavin, Avery type of rotation. If you don't know those names, those are the Atlanta Braves that I'm referring to in the 90s.
Oh, I thought DA's going to get you. He's going to tell you, look, go get in the book.
We'll go get a book.
Read the book, man. Read the book.
DA, don't no easy with DA, man. You go read a book. Yeah,
go read up on it, man. Figure it out.
Yeah, but
we mentioned the name, you go look it up.
When they won the division for 100 years in a row.
Yeah, I mean, exactly, Mike. I mean, again, you going against that LA Dodgers, man. I mean, pitching beats hitting, but you gotta have good pitching. So,
good pitching to get you to the championship.
Yeah,
that's a Angel Hernandez. Since Dan he snuck this in his hockey notes. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you, brother. He's been the last on Sunday night. I don't know if y'all got a chance to see it, man, but he had a awful call. It was just awful. It's not the first time that he's had bad calls. It's been several times. I don't understand how Major League Baseball, what's their ranking, but he continues to be listed as and I don't believe that they get called down to the minors. Once you're up here, and you don't go back down. But he's been consistent. What you guys think about, bad umpiring.
I think that union is better than the players' union because he should have been going.
Fact.
He should have been going.
I mean, anybody on any job making those type of mistakes, or if there was anywhere else, they would have been gone.
And not only does he make the mistake, then he argues with you about the mistake he
made. Right. And then, and Major League Baseball says nothing. I don't think. Have we had a response?
Well, the foolishness is that Major League Baseball had to replay, and they still get the shit wrong.
So what are we talking? What are we doing? Yo, man, again, DA, I agree with you. Yeah, it seems like his union is very strong and he's getting all his medical benefits. He's getting everything.
So let me get something. Let me read something here from For the Win, the publication by Andrew Joseph for the Win. And he put in here, I just lost it here. Hold on, let me find it.
Oh my God. I just seen something. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I hope it was good.
No, while you looking for that, the Cincinnati Reds are 3-20.
AAA team. Actually, they're a AA team this year.
Well, DA, speak on that while I look for my note, because my man, he said it the first week. What you want me to do? I ain't spending no money.
The owner said we're not doing it. So he said, y'all can come here and spend your money if you want to.
3-20.
We're not trying to win.
They're going to Canada with the Lightning. They're taking them
instead. We are not trying to win.
The Rays is going to Cincinnati.
We get this money.
I'm sorry. I'm scrolling and that caught my. I'm like, I said, no, I can't. I'm not saying that, right?
We make this money.
Hey,
off of everybody else's TV money, and for what we paid, we make a profit.
Hey, if you fans in Cincinnati don't get it, if you don't understand it, don't.
$2.
He already told you. I don't need your money.
Yeah.
Pete Rose, they deserve better. Come. Pete Rose didn't get banned for this.
He said,
Pete Rose.
Go ahead,
don't
Mike.
Come.
They deserve better. Pete Rose didn't die on the stand for perjury for this. He did.
Jesus Christ.
The Reds deserve better.
Pete Rose didn't die on the what, Mike?
He didn't die on the stand lying about his gambling for this. He didn't.
I found what I'm looking for. Umpire Angel Hernandez was the lowest rated umpire on Sunday night, missing 19 calls for a correct percentage of 85.3%. He rang up 6 batters on pitches that were outside the zone and called a strike on John Segura that missed inside by a season high 6.47 inches, man.
Dog, where do you go? What job do you have that you could do that?
I'm sorry.
Because I know at my job, they would have been like, yo, you're not getting your pension. You're not getting this. You're fired. I'm sorry. Just saying. Just
6 inches inside. That shit damn near hit him.
Did you see that? Right.
Facts.
All right. I can't do that. Nope. Not me. I'm out.
What do you think about, while we're on this subject, robot umps? You want it? You still want the human element?
I still want humans. I just don't want humans that are bad.
Facts. Yo. I just want you to do your job and do it correctly. How about that?
The margin of error kind of keeps the game exciting too. Like,
I'm okay with that, but to a certain extent. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, it's a margin of error. So of course we understand that. That's why the league average is like 90-something%. It's not, but 84, bro, you 10 points below the standard, the average, like not even the best. You below the standard. You gotta do better.
You gotta go.
And this is not the first time. This is not the first complaint that he's been heralded as not good at his job, man. Like, this is what you do. You know, they got a rotation. How many umpires they got on the crew? They got 1, 2, they got 4. So every fourth day you do this job in 162 games.
Sounds like somebody needs to check him out and see what's going on. Because
whoa. What are you insinuating, sir?
You need glasses?
I just think that somebody needs to check this guy out, and
he got to catch up with that owl.
Yeah, see what's going on here, because
that owl in the commercials, like, yo, listen, hey, you get 2 pair for $100.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what we need to go see. But the reality is, this is the bad part that no one talks about. That's just the behind the plate. Imagine how many dudes he's punching out at first. Wrong. Foul balls that are fair. Wrong. God bless the dead.
For crying out loud, you can't get it wrong now, right? Because you got replay, right?
What? I just said that doesn't matter. What did your man Charlie Murphy say? God bless him. Wrong. Wrong. Just wrong. Just wrong. Wrong.
Yeah,
wrong.
bro.
You could replay foul balls now? They doing that now?
No, they're just doing
exactly. Yeah, so
no.
You gotta. I need you to see the line, Captain. I need you to see the ball.
But the line will smoke up if the ball hits it. That's why they do it that way. You can see if the ball hits the line.
If I can't see it between first,
this is not brain surgery, man.
No, it's not. I used to umpire myself, referee myself. It's not hard. You just gotta pay attention. Pay attention. Be straight. So anyway, we gotta move on. No, I'm not touching that. We don't know enough about that. We'll get to that another time. We'll talk about that another time. Trevor Bauer stuff. We'll get to that.
Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Not this show.
Yeah. Let me get to NFL draft. DA, who was some of your guys that did well in the draft and who didn't?
Minnesota did well. I think the Dolphins did well for only having like 4 picks. I would say for sure, Baltimore did well. Even though they gave up, but they got sure enough safety. Like, that dude's for real. He's gonna be there for a long time. Chargers did well. Like, I'm telling you, just giving guys that I would give an A to. I like what the Raiders did. Believe it or not, I kind of like what Kansas City did. They got a cornerback. They got that kid Carla Fittis. I watched Purdue play. He's nice. He's a defensive end. I don't think he'll play defensive end. I don't think he's fast enough, but they'll figure out a way because he gets to the quarterback, and they picked up that kid, Sky Moore, who is very, very, very serious from Western Michigan. Jacksonville did what they're supposed to do. They took a Georgia cat who was good, and they got the kid they got from Utah, the linebacker, Lloyd. He's nice. He hits.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a lot of kids. Stingley with Houston. The Niners didn't have much. I would say I would give us a C. We get an A if we keep Debo. Green Bay took all defense for the most part, except for Christian Watson, which is a big cat. Like, he's a prototypical what's dude from Seattle? Metcalf. He's a big like Metcalf, but he came from North Dakota State. He's a big kid. He catches a lot. Detroit did good because I like Jameson Wilson from Alabama at the wide out. And Aiden Hutchinson is good. I like him. I didn't think he was number 1, but number 2, I don't have a problem with. Denver had a team already, so I wasn't looking for them to do too much, but they got an A to me as well. So, this was a pretty good draft for a lot of teams because it looked like a lot of teams were filling the holes that they had. Like, they just wasn't, a lot of times there are years where guys are like, yo, best player available. But dudes is going to get what they need. Like, Chicago got 2 cornerbacks in the first round. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, their first 2 picks was a cornerback and a safety. Like, they're like, yo, listen, we know where we're bad at. And, yeah, of course, their offensive line is bad, but the thing is, it's hard to get offensive line. Carolina, I think they got an A just for getting icky. The Buffalo Bills, they're a good team already. They didn't really pick up anybody that was super, but they just picked up needs. And I think that was the theme of this draft, was getting themes, because you guys got a guy, Mike Linderbaum. He's probably the best center in the draft. He'll play for you for the next 10 years.
Yeah,
like he's a serious dude. Like he's nice.
Who,
so you know,
Baltimore. You saying?
Yeah. He's nice. So you know, I think a lot of teams got A's, more teams than usual, I guess I would give. But that's because after reading up on what I read, it looked to me like more teams just picked up what they needed. And that's what I think the draft is for. You know, I don't, you know, I know sometimes teams reach, but you get what you need, man. You know, so the Jets got what they needed. The Giants got what they needed. You know, I got no problem with it. And if you didn't have picks or you didn't make a bad trade, I'll give you a C because you didn't lose anything. Right? So some teams didn't have a lot of picks. But if you move up to get something and mortgage your future, that's a F. Like, why do that? You may as well wait, because there's always someone in the draft. And if you got good scouts, you know, you'll get something, man. You know, you'll get something. So I think I can't say anyone did bad. Seattle didn't do a whole bunch, but I don't see no one that did bad in my estimation, where I'm like, oh man, that draft sucked. You know, because I think everybody tried to get something to help their individual team. There was a bunch of guys kind of in the middle, but like I said, I'll give you a middle grade if you didn't have a lot of picks and you didn't, you know, waste what you have on a stupid ass trade.
Yeah, you read about that. I don't think I heard a lot of overreaching.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of guys fell where they're supposed to go, and nobody just went OD'd and just overreached. Maybe, I don't know. Even with the Pittsburgh Pickett pick, I'm not sure about if they could have waited to get him, or if that's what they actually needed. I mean, I know they needed a QB. I don't know if they overreached. But some people will say, but Pickett was he was the first quarterback off the board. Is that correct? Yeah.
I mean, I think based upon the other quarterbacks, you can't be mad because people say he's the most ready to play if something happened. But if he has to play, Pittsburgh's season is in the garbage. So,
right.
So,
that's a fact, man. I D-Dub, I agree. I didn't see a lot of overreaching. I see teams just playing it straight, playing it forward.
Yeah, I didn't see the Patriots.
Well, they went for another running back, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
They got two running backs.
Yeah,
they got a guard from Chattanooga.
Yep.
Wide receiver from Baylor. What was they thinking about? Tell them, what y'all think they was thinking about?
A wide receiver from Baylor is fast, so they need.
I was going to say they was going with speed with that.
Yeah,
I think so the Chattanooga pick, I think that's the Patriots being the Patriots, right? We say the Browns do what? Browns be browning.
Browns be brown.
The Patriots be Patrioting. Go ahead.
Well, the Patriots don't usually miss on linemen. They miss on wide receivers.
But I was about to say.
They said the kid from Chattanooga, I think, was killing them in the Senior Bowl. So that's why people didn't know who he was. But they said Senior Bowl dude went in, got it in, and was destroying dudes. So sometimes it's just that weekend, you know. And if you get right that weekend, you can get money. So
facts, yeah.
We'll see. I know they say Cole Strange. Just looked up his name, but they say he did well in the Senior Bowl, right? So then they got Marcus Jones. I'm looking at his cornerback. Jack Jones, cornerback. Pierre Strong, running back. A quarterback from Western Kentucky. Another running back. So they're saying, listen, we're going to put these two running backs out there, and one of them is going to be good and one's not. Northwestern Missouri State defensive tackle Sam Roberts. And you never know, maybe a quick guy they can move. They got an LSU center, which means he played big-time football. We don't know how good he is. We'll see. And a Michigan offensive lineman, a tackle that 245 overall. You know, they may be able to build him into something. But again, those are places that they needed players based upon last year, right? So they needed line help for real. They definitely needed wide receiver help, and they needed cornerback help. So I can't really be mad. They weren't big names, but for the most part, even last year when they got Buddy at 15, they didn't move. Really, they was like, we're here. If he's dropped to us, we'll take him. They're not going to spend no money. They ain't got to spend. So, they're pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, they the draft community thinks that, whoever this draft community is, but to each his own, this team.
The Mills Kuiper Juniors and the Mel Kuiper Juniors. Those
yeah, Mills and Mel.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Yeah. So, they saying that this is a reach for this Mr. Cole Strange guy. So a significant reach. But we'll see.
A
lot of people say a lot of things until they start playing. Then,
I guess who was there, right? None of us was there to remember and can say we remember. But if I wish I could go back in the way back time machine and hear what the fuck was said about Tom Brady when they drafted him.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't even start here in Michigan. Yeah. Why'd they take him? And 30 years later,
this motherfucker's still playing.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
10 rings, doing everything he wanted to do. You're like, he's the greatest of all time.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell, man.
No, so you can't
That's
tell.
what I'm saying. Like, the NFL, man, with these drafts, man, like somebody asked me, who's going to be them? Man, I don't know. You don't know if these guys, they look good on in shorts and T-shirt.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It doesn't translate. Translate to me.
You was the same one that said the same thing about Jamarcus Russell.
I didn't say nothing about Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah, I don't remember saying.
Yeah, I didn't really like LSU. So
yeah, all I know is that he didn't perform, and he didn't perform well.
Well, he didn't have to in college, so it does not going to translate. I think there are certain rules, man, that if dudes are going to handicap a draft, there are certain conferences that do certain things very well. If you want a lineman and a linebacker, get him at the SEC. You want a fast linebacker, you want to get him at the Pac-10 or the WAC. You want fast wide receivers, definitely go west and get them. But now you got some dudes, you want a big fast guy, you go to Mississippi State. Because those dudes are just standing there. You watch a game. It's like, he's 6'4", 200 pounds, 1-4, 140, like 5 of them. They got them every year. Now, can they catch anything? I don't know. Mm-hmm. But there's certain places you go for certain type of players, man. And you can kind of handicap it that way, man. But I think the little schools, as Mike Milley has over the years, Central Florida, South Florida, there's players there. And I think the N.F.L, they don't really care where you play as long as you can play.
Facts, so, right.
Because you ain't going to be there long. But they say NFL means not for long.
Not for long.
Yeah.
Not for long. Definitely. We're going to run along and real quick hit the DeAndre Hopkins story. According to the NFL, Hopkins has been suspended 6 games without pay by the National Football League for violating the league's performance-enhancing drug policy. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reported Monday, per a source. Hopkins withdrew his appeal, according to Rappaport. DeAndre Hopkins of Carolina, of the Arizona Cardinals has been suspended without pay for 6 games in 2022. Hopkins is eligible to participate in all preseason practices and games. He'll be allowed to return to the Cardinals' active roster following the team's 6th regular season. The suspension comes after Hopkins produced a positive test result for a prohibited substance plus a diuretic or a masking agent attempted to substitute, dilute, or adulterate a specimen attempt to manipulate a test result. Hopkins released a statement via social media expressing that he was confused and shocked that he tested positive.
I bet.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was confused.
I was confused and shocked. Kevin, the bottom line to this, and I'm sorry if I cut you off.
No, you're good. I was done.
Listen, man, you got to know what you put in. You're a professional. You got to know what you're doing, put it in your body. Point blank, period. And I've heard this from professional athletes that say, you are the one that's putting stuff in your body. You know what's going in. And it's up to you to know what you put in. So that's why they say, I don't take none of this other stuff, this creatine. They just said they just drink water and some Gatorade and call it a day and work out and stay in shape.
Which is a lie, but yeah, they just don't get caught.
DA.
I mean, it's the facts of the matter.
I'm about the truth, brother. I'm not about lying, man.
It's not about following the rules. It's about upholding them.
Yes. Thank you, Michael.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
He got caught. You know, I remember years ago, Dan Patrick was talking about this. He said, yo, listen, man, everybody knows dudes in the NFL on the HGH, not steroids, human growth hormone. Everybody knows this because people ain't meant to be that damn big.
Yeah.
With that muscle and run that fast. Everybody knows it because when they leave, two things happen. The linemen either lose all the weight or they get real fat. It's yo, dog. When you off it, you off it. When you on it, you on it. Now I'm pretty sure there's a good proportion of dudes that are not taking anything. But I'm also sure there's a good proportion of guys that are taking something and not get caught. Taking stuff and not get caught. Well, dudes are skirt the rules, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not jaywalking if the light's on yellow. Everybody figures out a way to do it. But what they do figure out a way to do is stay the fuck in the league. That's what they're trying to figure out a way to do. Because what they do out there is not humanly conducive to living a long life. It's just not, man. That kid, Jordan Davis, ran a sub 540. He's 6'8", 250 freaking pounds. That's like getting hit by a car. Can't do that but for so long without taking something, man.
That's right. That is right, DA. You're right. You're absolutely right, sir. That is a whole truth and a whole. We got to run along. We're going to run along to our last topic, and that's the college football, the NCAA, the NIL deals. Let me read this real quick. And this, he said, oh, God, from Sports Illustrated, from Nick Selby of Sports Illustrated. He talked to Deion Sanders as NIL deals take over college football and usher in new era. Even those who offer full-fledged support of players being able to capitalize on their earnings powers have expressed some concerns about its impact. The latest to weigh in on the topic is Hall of Famer Jackson State Deion Sanders. Speaking on Carl Reed's 24/7 Sports, Sanders said he was glad that players have avenues to make money beyond their scholarships, but said the current structure hurts smaller schools, because they may not have the same funding of the nation's bigger programs have. According to a tweet from 24/7, it's becoming free agency, and if you don't have it, you won't be able to compete. I want you to focus on the N.F.L, not the NIL. That's according to, because I don't want to misquote. Yeah, that's the as Deion Sanders speaks up at the NIL and the state of college football with Coach Reed live. I'm gonna start off with DA because DA is very passionate about this subject. We are literally in the wild, wild west with this thing. I don't think the NCAA doesn't know what to do. I'm gonna speak first, and they don't know what to do. And this is a day by day process, man. And it's literally the wild, wild west. It's free agency, is all that wrapped into one. And I'm for the players getting that money. DA, go ahead.
Hey, the NCAA. Well, first and foremost, the NCAA is getting what they're supposed to get for this, right? Two, they didn't plan for it.
Nope.
And there are a lot of collateral damages that are being done to players and colleges, and because now the whole recruiting pool is messed up, man. Because you think you're going to a school, right? But you're a 3-star kid, and you think you're going there to get it in, and then another cat wants to come there. They got the NIL, bumps you out. It's college football teams are not going to be able to really get the class together till like August because you're not going to know who's really coming until then.
Why is that?
Because people are moving and grooving, man. You know who's getting the most money, who's offering the most money. You know, you get one guy, oh, you didn't get Kevin at Ohio State. You know, so now you're going to pick up this other kid because Kevin went to Alabama. So you're going to say, well, I'm going to get Darryl. But Darryl was already committed to go to Kentucky. Well, Ohio State wants Darryl, so he ditching Kentucky, and I'm all in here now, right? So now there's a spot at Kentucky for a dude. So Mike is going to go play at Kentucky where he was only going to go to Townsend State before. So now he's going to Kentucky because Darryl broke out to go to Ohio State.
Thank you, Darryl.
Yeah. So now a good thing, there's a kid that was going to a D2 school that's going to play at Townsend State now. Right? Love is love. But what happens is if this happens over and over and over the same year, you know, teams are not going to be able to pull together classes. And also, you know, what else is a byproduct of this?
No, cry me a river because you talked about the coaches. Coaches moving.
Oh, I don't. Like I said, I don't think this is a blame on anybody thing, other than the fact that the NCAA didn't plan for it and put rules in place to govern the NIL in totality. They just did one part of it, which is the money, and which is, you know what, I'm gonna be this is D. Take my hat to the side. Conspiracy theorist. They knew this was coming because there's a lot of smart people that work for the NCAA, Emirates, and all that guy. And he just actually stepped down. But
yes, he did.
A lot of smart people that work there, man. So they know what it is. They knew what was coming.
Right.
I do this for a living. You know what I'm saying? In my regular nerd life as a project manager, we are there to look at, evaluate, and put put severity around different types of risk. And my thing is, dude, you had to know it was coming. Now, maybe you didn't know what you was going to do with it, but don't tell me you didn't know it was coming. Because the scenario I just played out to you is pretty simple. And that's happening all the damn time. And then you got the other problem of bigger schools with more money offering, you know, more stuff. Alabama can give you more than Townsend State. And it hurts, Dion. Yes, it will hurt. But to that end, Jackson State might have more than Grambling. So, you know, there's always a big fish, man. There's always a big fish. And whatever you do, there's a big fish. So either you are the big fish or you're not. But there's always a big fish somewhere.
Millie, what you think about the NIL deal?
It's the Wild Wild West. Like I said, that's what happens when you put stuff out without thinking it all the way through. And this was a long time coming, and the players do deserve to get paid.
Absolutely.
But they got to figure out a system that's going to be more. I can't think of a good word. Something that's for everybody. They need to figure it out like that. They need to figure out something that's going to make more sense for everybody. So that's why months ago, if you look back on the prior podcast, I can't remember which episode, I said just give them a stipend, pay them weekly, like a check. But nah, y'all wanted to do this, and now look.
But you know,
they opened up a can of worms.
The reason why they couldn't do that, Michael, is, and I think it's a better idea. I think your idea is the best idea, actually. But because if you do that, it puts fire behind the Northwestern University move to unionize college athletes. So if you pay them like that, then a salary, because that's a salary in terms. A stipend is a salary. If you do it over and over again, then yeah, they can unionize. And that's what they don't want. It's for these kids to unionize. So that's why they didn't do it.
So either figure it out or you're just going to have to deal with college free agency.
I think in a couple of years, the NCAA going to be out of this anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah, I ain't got nothing for them, man. This is something that was coming already, and we already know what time it is as far as, NCAA and this player. And I agree, Mike, they should get their money, man. I mean, NCAA been making money hand over fist. So, I ain't got no love for them. Pay these guys.
Yeah, like I open up with the article. This is, I know they don't know what to do. They set some rules and they set a rule in place, and the rest they didn't think of, and it has literally become whatever. And you know who don't like it? Some of the coaches who had quote unquote control before. So instead of them trying to adapt with the times, adapt to what's going on, they're mad and they're angry, and this is not how college football used to be. You know, they're sending the old yesteryear song. You know, yesterday was such a long time of the Beatles song. But nonetheless, as the world goes on, life goes on too. So that's easy to say, man. But we had a great time doing the show. We're almost out of time here. Great to see the guys here again on a Wednesday. We're not here on a Thursday, but here on a Wednesday. The next time we do something, we'll be all live together in a studio. So look for that. We'll be all live for a studio sometime next week. We'll keep y'all posted with the social media stuff. So look for us on social media. With that said, I'll get that to Mike. Mike, got your job back here. Where can we be found at, sir?
We could be found at everywhere that loud, aggressive announcer God said at the beginning of the podcast. But also we can be found on Instagram at Sports Chasers Podcast, Twitter, Sports Chasers Podcast, TikTok, Sports Chasers Podcast. As Kevin likes to mention, Deezer, as I was reminded of last time, because Kevin got some under the table stuff. iHeartRadio.
No doubt.
We can be found everywhere. Spotify, SoundCloud, wherever you want to go. We're there.
Shout out to the loud voice, Ken. My man, Ken. Thank you. DA, what's your point shots, bro? Mike,
hey, everybody. Great show. Had a good time as always. Facts. I like numbers and facts. And as I get older, I'm less and less into feelings. So if I seem cold, I'm not. I'm a good dude. But, facts. Let history tell the story. Let history tell it, man.
Have you heard that? Because
he just said he's a good person. He says his opinion.
D-Dub, what you got for me tonight, man?
Yo, man, good show again. Yo, we here on a Wednesday. Nothing heavy. Everybody, shout outs to everybody. Check us out on all social media platforms. Be there.
No doubt. Yeah. Mike Millie, Mills Kuiper Jr., or what's the other wrestler? What's the other?
Macho Man Millie Savage, but
yeah, what you got?
Nothing crazy. I haven't been here, so I want to shout out to Jay Wright and Villanova Wildcats. Stepped down after 21 years. Been a Villanova fan since about 05, 06 with Alan Ray and Randy Foy, Kyle Lowry, Mike Nardi, Curtis Sumter, back then. So sucks to see him go. We got to see what's going to happen next, but I wish him the best. He did a lot. I didn't even think he was going to be the Final Four this year, but he did a lot. Yeah. And anything else? No, that's it. All right, guys. My parting shots for the day.
You think you're going to the pros, Mike?
Not yet. Maybe. I wouldn't. I think he shouldn't, honestly. Leave your legacy what it is. If you want to go back to Nova. Other than that, don't go nowhere.
I agree.
Facts.
I agree with that. I ain't got nothing too heavy tonight. Just good to be here. Glad to be here. Had a great show as always. Like I said, I didn't know the date. May 14th, man. We'll be in the studio together. That's going to be a blast. That's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of laughs and fun. This is great when we do it over the audio and video thing, but when we get in the studio, it's absolutely funny and fireworks, and hopefully we got to get DA some coffee that morning.
I'm good.
You good?
Oh, man, I'm beautiful, man. God is good.
That's what's up, man. But hey, shout out to the angry one in his absence. Also to our hockey dude Dan.
Yeah.
Dan giving us the hockey nuggets, man. But like I said, I ain't got nothing too heavy, man. But on behalf of myself, I'm Kevin L. Warren, your host and moderator. Dorian the DA Albright and Daryl D. Warren, Mike Mills, James the angry one Warren, man. Hey, and our hockey guy. I'm Kevin L. Warren, your host and moderator. This is Sports Chasers Podcast. Y'all have a great week. Be good. Good night. Be blessed.
Peace.
Yeah.